Yeah, good morning, students. In the previous video, just I have explained the services of the cloud computing. Further, we are continuing what way the cloud computing will provide the service to the customer or required users. There are the three ways by which the cloud computing will provide the services. First one is known as IaaS, that is Infrastructure as a Service. Second one is known as PaaS, that is Platform as a Service. And third one is known as SaaS, that is Software as a Service. Let's try to understand one by one, what do you mean by Infrastructure as a Service? Definitely the name itself represents infrastructure. That means it will provide the backbone requirement of cloud computing to store the data. So when you say that, when we are going to say that, that means definitely hard disk and memory, etc. will need to support the data. And one more thing is that infrastructure can provide the service based on the demand. That means the infrastructure as a service based on the demand, he can provide the service. That is means it is a scalable. That means whenever requirement comes, it can adapt according to that. Now next one is platform as a service. What do you mean by platform as a service? Definitely to store the data, to do any work, we need a lot of program execution. Then where the program will execute, what platform the program will execute. So platform as a service means where all the required tasks will get executed and it will get stored into the server. So that's why it is known as platform as a service. Suppose that you want to store the data, then first it has to execute the storing algorithm like MapReduce algorithm and etc. to store your data into the cloud. So this is known as platform as a service. Last one is software as a service. Now software as a service is application related, application oriented. Let us consider one particular user is having to store the data, some user is having to retrieve the data, some user wants to watch online data, online movies or etc. So all type of services which will be having different requirements that will be monitored with the software as a service, because the name itself says that it is application related platform. So basically the cloud computing, when we found in what way it will complete their services, then first one is infrastructure, which will provide the backbone of the cloud computing, such as storing capacity, storing device, memory, all etc. Then second one is that to execute the task, you need to do execution of the programs, which can be done with the platform as a service. Now, what all the service request is there from the user, that can be turned into software as a service. So by using these three facilities, the cloud computing can provide end-to-end service request for the user. Thank you. Next, we are going to study about challenge of cloud computing. Thank you very much.